welcome back to Tila Fashion. On today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I created this structured sleeve detail. The original design has beads on it, but my clients wanted something different, so we created this using stones. So stay tuned and let's get right into this tutorial. So I use this beautiful Ankara fabric collar stay, bias, stones, candle gum, and the gun also, and I also use Regline boning, which is necessary if you want it to retain its structure. So I'll be using this pattern paper, and I'm going to go ahead to fold the pattern paper in 4. The length I'm going to be taking on fold is 5.5 inches, and the width at the end is going to be 1 inch. And the width at the top there, which is going to be the middle when I open it up, is going to be 1.5 inches. So with this, when I open this pattern up, I'm going to get a pattern that is thin at both ends and a bit wider at the middle. I'm going to go ahead to use this pattern I've created to cut 5 of it on the collar stay. You can do more than 5 depending on how you want it to look like, but for this video I'm going to be using only 5. So now I'm going to place the shiny part of the collar stay on the wrong side of the fabric and iron it flat so it could get glued to the fabric. Then I'm going to go ahead to trim the pattern out. I'm going to cut out my Regline boning to be about 1.5 inches shorter than the actual length, and then I'm going to place it in a way that I would have space at both ends. At this point, I'm just going ahead to sew the Regline boning to it, and I centralized it. So I did the same thing for the other 4 pieces. This is what I have now. Now I'm just going to go ahead to place the wrong side of this onto my fabric and to sew it to cover up the exposed part. So with this, I've covered up the exposed parts. Now I'll just go ahead to trim this, and then I'll repeat the process for the other 4 pieces. At this point, I'll go ahead to attach my bias tape on both sides. I'm going to put the right side of the bias tape on the wrong side of the piece, and then sew, and then turn the bias tape onto the right side and then top sew it. We're taking a break from this tutorial to shortly discuss this new tailoring platform called HandySeam. This platform is one that every tailor should have in order to track your orders. I've been using HandySeam for a while now, and I'm able to log in my customers info. I'm able to store their measurement information. I'm able to upload their styles onto the website, and I'm able to track sales and orders, manage inventory, look through monthly sales records, and many more. Overall, it's just a great website for you to manage your tailoring business. So just go ahead to www.handyseam.com and sign up. Start using the website and see how easier managing your tailoring business is going to get. And before top sewing or top stitching it, I'm just going to go ahead to trim out the edge a bit so I have space for the bias to be turned over, and then I'm going to turn it over and then top sew, and I'll do the same thing for the other side. This is what I have now, and I love how neat it is. Now I could go ahead to bond the edges of the pieces so they don't end up fraying. Then I can go ahead to attach the stones to it. I've transferred this to my ironing board so I could attach the stones, and I'm arranging the stones around the bias tape to be 1 inch apart. You can make yours to have less space, meaning you'd be using more stones. It totally depends on you and how extravagant you want it to look. So after arranging the stones, I placed a wet fabric on it to protect the piece from burning while I use the iron to attach the stones to the bias area. Over time, I just stopped using the wet fabric over it because I got tired and I was using just the iron directly on the stones. And I just made sure to be very careful with it so I don't end up burning it. So after doing that for all five pieces, this is what I have now. I could just go ahead to glue them together. So I started by gluing two together, then I glued another two together, then I glued those two pairs together before finally gluing the one piece remaining to itself and then attaching it to the rest of it. You could actually go ahead to sew this together instead of gluing it, but it would be really hard because of the collar stay and the resin line boning. Or you could also go ahead to glue it and then just hand sew the parts that you could hand sew together just to strengthen it so it doesn't fall apart. So this is the final product. Now I'll just go ahead to attach this to the rest of the dress. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end. I hope it was helpful. If it was, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you get notified each time I post. Like this video so YouTube can recommend it to other people. You can leave a comment down below and I'll do where to reply your comments. And make sure to share this video to someone that might find this video helpful. Thank you, and I'll see you in my next video.